Hey my friend, welcome. It's Dean Holland here. I'm so excited to dive onto the computer in just a second and walk you through the 4 things that you need to know and do to succeed in 2020. You're going to absolutely love this. In fact, I'm just about to show you my results from doing this in just a second. But just before we do that, let me just tell you that I have some great news. As you have opted in for this training, you've also qualified to receive a free physical softcover copy of my brand new book, The Iceberg Effect. Russell Brunson wrote the foreword to this book. He said, I recommend you read this thoroughly, right away, even more than once even. Now, let's dive onto the computer. First of all, before we dive into how we're doing this, let me show you exactly what the results are of actually doing this. So, if we just actually take a look here, if we just come to our insights, what you're going to see over the past 7 days, take a look at those results there. Pretty incredible, right? That's 7 days. Now just take a look. In the past 30 days, this is what is happening with this. So let's pull up my digital whiteboard now, and let me actually show you how we're actually doing this. All right, so here's what you need to know. Affiliate marketing today does not work the same way it used to. So what I want to show you over this short training here now, I'm going to get right into it. You've seen the results we're getting. So now let me show you how this is possible and how this can actually work for you. So obviously, if I just draw here in the center, the goal is, of course, to generate an income so that you can create a financially free lifestyle for you and your family, okay? So you can accomplish your goals, make an incredible full-time living from the comfort of your own home or wherever you want to make. So we'll put that in the middle. That's the goal. So how do we actually do it? Well, there are 4 main components that go into making a profitable income online today. Now, some of these you will have heard of, but it's how you do it. And there's one in particular that most people have absolutely no clue about. This is why most people stay stuck in affiliate marketing in today's current economy, because things have changed and nobody's actually talking about it. So let's look at what these 4 components are then. If we put the numbers here, 1, 2, 3, and 4 over here. Okay, number 4 is the big one. Okay, this is the one that most people have no idea about. So let's take a look at these then. Let's walk through them. So what is number 1? Well, number 1 is the part that most people struggle with. And it's going to become clear why most people struggle with this in just a second. So the first thing everybody needs is a way of getting traffic, right? There is no physical way to make an income online without being able to generate traffic. Now, there are 2 main ways of getting traffic, right? There are free organic strategies where you put your time into them in order to produce the result. And on the other side of that, there are paid advertising strategies. Now, just to give some examples, free strategies might be things like social media marketing or forum marketing. We have strategies, for example, using a website called Quora, where you can answer other people's questions and then lead them to an offer. Paid strategies would be things like, obviously, Facebook ads or, YouTube ads, Instagram, all the different platforms you may have heard of. But the premise is here, what I'm getting at is one of the core components to succeeding and making a profitable income online is having at least one proven, reliable way to get traffic every day clicking your links, visiting your website. Now, once you've got people clicking your links and you've got targeted traffic flowing through, the next step then is we have to do what I call the capture phase. Okay, now what capturing basically means is to capture your audience so that you can then own that traffic as such. So what I mean by this example, look what just happened with you in the last few minutes. So somewhere online you clicked a link and you landed on a simple 1-page website that offered you the opportunity to get this training for free. Now, in order to access this video, you entered your email address. Therefore, your contact information has been captured so that we can continue to help you and give you value. So that's exactly what this means. It basically means to build your audience. Right now, if you ever wonder, if you ever see people online and you think, how is it these big gurus make all this money? Well, the reality is of how that's done is because they're building an audience and therefore they have people to tell about special offers. And the bigger your audience gets, the larger the number of people you have to tell about special offers, and therefore the more money you can make. Now, just driving traffic and capturing them is not going to do everything for you. You see, what you're going to want to then do is the third stage, which is to follow up. Now, again, component number 4 we'll get into in a moment really is the key, really is the secret sauce. Now, what follow-up means, if we've just captured somebody to follow up with them, we want to basically now send them messages via email on a regular, consistent basis. Okay? Now, what this does, this basically continues to give value, continues to develop that relationship, build trust. And the reason we do that is so people get to know, like, and trust you. Because once people know you, like you, and trust you, what that essentially means is they are listening to you. And when people are listening to you, you can then recommend products to them, which is actually the 4th component. But there is something very different about this. You see, the 4th component here is you must be sending people to a very particular type of sales system. Now, the type of sales system I'm talking about is very different to what most people are doing online. You see, what most people are doing, they're desperately fighting over the scraps, the small, tiny $5, $10, $20, $30 commissions. And everybody's failing doing that stuff. Literally, less than 1% of people doing that succeed. So it doesn't work anymore. So there is a very different type of sales system, a type of offer that you need to actually promote to people. Now, when you have and understand what this component is here, what this main one is here, this sales system, when you truly know what that is and you tap into that and you use that for what we're talking about here, what this is going to enable you to do is make commissions into the 4 figures. $1,000 plus commissions. Now, the only way this is possible is with a very particular type of sales system that most people do not even know how to do, let alone know where to find. And so, when we look at this and we bring it all together, take a look at this. From step 1 at the top, we're going to drive traffic to a simple 1-page website and capture them. When we capture those people and you're building your audience, you're then going to follow up with them. By following up with them, you're then going to send them to this particular type of sales system. And when you do that, well, this is where the full-time income comes from. And this is how we're generating the results that you saw at the start of this video. Okay? So I hope this makes sense. I hope this now shines a bit of a light, because when you focus only on these 4 things, driving traffic, capturing them to build an audience, following up, and sending them through to a particular type of sales system, that is how you can create a very profitable full-time income online as an affiliate marketer without creating products, without dealing with customers and speaking to people, and without dealing with any complicated technology whatsoever. So, I hope you enjoyed that presentation. Now, you might have a few questions around this, such as, what exactly is that type of sales system? How do I get one? How do I use one? How do I make those 4-figure type of commissions and grow a truly profitable business as an affiliate online? Well, the way in which you're going to be able to do that is all detailed inside of the iceberg effect. So now you know the 4 components that you need to know, learn, and do to succeed online, which is traffic, capturing, following up, and a particular type of sales system. Now, click the button below, order yourself a free copy of my book. We'll get this in the mail to you right away. When this arrives, I want you to read it immediately. Not only that, you're going to get the bonuses, which is the audio book, the online masterclass, and some extra surprises, which you'll see when you click the link below. As I say, the book is free. That's my gift to you. Just cover the shipping and handling so we can get it to you. And we're going to dive right into what that sales system is, why and how that all works, why you need it, and exactly how you can get on the fast track to building your online business successfully. So click the button below now, grab a book, and I'll see you there very soon.